Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane. All right, I think there's a whole bunch of other vehicles involved, and what we are seeing is only some of them, because look, he's taking photos of over there, and yeah, we just don't have a line of sight there. We don't know what catastrophic things that are beyond those trucks that you see right now. This is a different angle of that overturn. Looks pretty much the same, right? Yeah, kind of similar, I guess. Definitely a Ford Fusion. This one has Jersey plates, I think. This one has New York plates. More cops climbing barriers. All right, they're photographing the Altima now. No, I don't want the trees. How you doing, Snow Cool? This is a multi-vehicle crash. I'm sure I like this angle with all the trees over here. There we go. How you doing, Pumpkin? Details will be revealed in time. Oh, we've got another unit showing up. Am I on a bridge? Not on a bridge. If anything, they are more on a bridge or an overpass or an elevated highway, whatever you want to call it. Nope, not Scott. This is Adam from Loud Labs, New York City. So I think this is just gonna take forever, guys. Is it almost 4 o'clock? Yeah, Tracy, I don't think it's worth it. You know what? This upriding is not even going to be that satisfying, because usually we are maybe 10, 15, 20 feet away from an upriding, right? We are like probably 100 feet away from this upriding, and that upriding, we're not going to be able to get close and personal to it. I don't think it's even going to be that satisfying at this distance. This is how far we are, by the way. Check it out. That's how far we are. We're like across the entire, yeah. That's how far we are. I also want to see what they air on the news as well. So now I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to both go live and see what happens, but I guess we'll see, right? Especially with no Wi-Fi. Yeah, if there is another one. Well, I gotta look into what else is. Do you have the radio on? All right, folks, bear with me. I'm gonna try to set up this hotspot thing real quick. Let's see if it works. looks like we're back. Let's see if this works. I'm hoping it does. And I can both live stream and use my hotspot on my laptop at the same time. I guess we'll see. Thought I was going to roof. Nope. No roof. I mean, there is a roof, but I don't think I'm gonna bother with that. It's not nothing too crazy. There's still no hotspot. Very weird. All right, I think we have service. I think we do. Just the phone's in a weird position. That might be better. Talking about something Governor Murphy back on the road from New Jersey. I feel like it's still early though. Don't know if they're gonna make it part of traffic news or not.
Put Charlie down for that search. Landline address is 25 Greenpoint Inn. 25 Greenpoint Inn.
I need more hand sanitizer. Let me see the comments here on the laptop. Anthropomorphic. What does that mean? Stupid kid. Hey, kid, are you Richard? So I know Richard's, the way he spells kid is the same way. Bright. Super bright. They're already talking about a story in Connecticut. No, I'm talking to Stoop Kid.
Coronavirus cases are nearing 300,000 deaths. The number right now at the top 17,000. Now the numbers are going in the right direction, but many people now are concerned about travel.
Wait, did she say almost 300,000 deaths in New York City? I think she meant to say almost 300,000 cases. And how many deaths did they say? Almost 3,000 or something? JetBlue has a new face mask policy. That's like, you know, most grocery stores. And even we went to Staples yesterday. They were talking about face masks as well. How you doing, Rebecca? I was going to read your message, then I noticed you retracted it. So they're gonna have self-testing for COVID-19. That'll be nice. Oh, too many typos. See, I didn't know you could delete your own message once you already punched it in the chat, you know? How you doing, Janelle?
Exhaustion, isolation, and anxiety.
If you or somebody you know struggling especially with the pressures of this pandemic, please call the Suicide Prevention Line. The number's 1-800-273-TALK.
All right, it's 4:08 now. May 1st, just a few days away. That means the Reds can reach again for those people in our area. In an online forum last night, Congresswoman Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez called on her colleagues to pass a bill to cancel it altogether. This coronavirus pandemic is over now. Cancel mortgage payments as well. Many people lost their jobs.
Right now, in a time when so many people are threatened, whose lives are threatened by the pandemic, their lives should also be threatened by the fear of eviction, by the fear of foreclosure, or worse.
And all three tri-state governors are agreed to steps to protect renters and homeowners from eviction and foreclosure during the pandemic, not discussed canceling all payments.
President Trump says he's eager to get America's economy going again, and to that end, he has announced an expanded testing program. The president says that the federal government will roll out enough kits to allow states
Looks like one of the police cars left now.
2% of their people. That's one federal goalpost for reopening the country's businesses.
Testing is not going to be a problem at all. In fact, it's going to be one of the great assets that we have.
The new blueprint issued.
All right. I think they're getting to national news at this point. So I'm gonna wait for one more story and then. What's the good word? Well,
Take a moment right now, check in with Maria LaRosa on this Tuesday morning. See what's happening in the weather department. What's going on, Maria? Not much, and that's a nice thing to have on this.
you know, maybe they might mention it on traffic. I don't know.
Right now it is chilly, and we're trying to get those clouds out of the
One time during the weather segment, they aired our video for snowfall.
flipping the eastern end of Long Island. Otherwise, it's just
I'm not sure for the traffic they're gonna air this accident or not.
35 in Monticello and 31 in Sussex. Plan on a nice day today. We'll have that sun out, 58 degrees by about the lunch hour, headed up to a high of 65 with mostly sunny skies. But there are very quick changes happening. By tomorrow, some showers and it's full on rain and wind. By the time we get to Thursday, in fact, several inches of rain by Friday. I'll time out this system and a look ahead to making a run at 70 this weekend. That's all coming up in the 10-day forecast.
First money to help in hand, the produce company stepping in to help distribute meals to struggling families in New Jersey.
If you're southbound 1, 2, and 3 trains. And the Holland Tunnel is closed inbound with road work. It's closed outbound because of an accident investigation. You can see the flashing lights. That's 139 right where it meets 12th Street to head into the tunnel. So this is a major spot to avoid. We'll be out there for a while. We'll take a live look outside at construction on the crosswalks. Really backed up out there in both directions. You have 2 lanes blocked out by 3rd Avenue both ways. So
Nope.
single laning, and it's quite a
Nothing on the traffic.
You are watching today in New York.
And commercial. Forget about it. There are other channels that I'm also curious to check out as well. So I'm going to be looking to get out of here pretty soon. It just sucks because I can't make it over this way, this tunnel. And by the way, so I did mention I was going to reveal further details about this job and such. So word is, Port Authority police officer was injured, seriously injured in this collision. Either he was the one that was ejected or he was the one that was struck by a vehicle as a pedestrian. I'm not sure exactly what the sequence of events are or what the story is and all that kind of stuff, but you know, that's what our sources gave us as far as the information. We heard as many as 12 civilians injured. Unsure how many vehicles were involved. We did see about 3 vehicles on the scene. One of them was overturned. If I had to guess which one was the belonging to the cop, I would say the unmarked Ford Fusion, if that's what it was. If it was indeed an unmarked Ford Fusion, could have been maybe it was going to work. Could have been a marked patrol car that was hidden and not easy for us to spot. There's an ambulance, by the way. Not sure which one. AMR. I guess they're popular in, by the way, we're in Jersey City, New Jersey. Jersey City, New Jersey. Now, give me one moment, guys. Wow. So the ambulance tried to get through the tunnel, and I guess they didn't let him. So I think they're gonna have to take the tunnel that's north just to get to the city, if that's what they were trying to do. That's pretty crazy. And you take care to who's leaving? Pouty. All right, folks. Now, time to figure out how in the heck I'm gonna get back. Where am I parked? I'm parked in Jersey City, New Jersey. Not too far from where multiple vehicles collided, injuring an officer, Port Authority Police Department officer. He was transported in serious condition to a Jersey City Medical Center. We heard something about the officer being struck, or the officer or somebody, a occupant of a vehicle, not sure if it's the officer, being ejected from the vehicle, unconscious on the scene. They rushed ambulances to the scene. Reportedly, 11 others injured, civilians. Not sure on their conditions. Yeah, Lincoln Tunnel is one way to go. I suppose if I was trying to get back to Brooklyn, but I would hate to go north and then south, right? The other route would be, of course, through Staten Island. So, and that might be, I'm not sure if that's a longer route. So the Lincoln Tunnel route is about under 20 miles. The Staten Island route would be just not showing up on this. I think the Lincoln Tunnel route is going to be, I agree, would be the best. Not to mention, something could happen. Is there an ambulance or? Yeah, same issue with this ambulance. You can't go to that tunnel, the Holland Tunnel. They're taking the Lincoln Tunnel, I guess. All right, let's do it. Let's get out of Jersey over here. Daily News Plant, where's that at? Anyway, I think doing Lincoln Tunnel, and then going southbound of Manhattan kind of makes sense in case anything else happens. I gotta turn on the scanners. How you doing, Brooke? Manhattan. I have too many almond granola bars. Found the one I liked.
Plus 6 number 1. Bronx Engine Company 81.
Engine Company 81.
81, have you made patient contact or are you operating at 4903?
Negative, we just got to the corner now. We see no patients.
Alright, we'll make it a 91 for 10-8. Taking Kingsbridge Avenue, 6 ton away.
10-4, thank you. We are responding.
Alright, 10-4.
Comment allez-vous?
Bronx 27 Battalion, check.
Charlie 27.
Got a second source reporting a fire, apartment 314. Engine 81 on the EMS front nearby. We'll send them in. You got 4 and 2.
Change your 710-4.
Dispatch, mosquito 49.
Yeah, that's all I know how to say, unfortunately.
And 100, just on permit 6505, Bayfield Avenue, 65 to 67 Street. Service Avenue. I'm from rescue for 88 that fell out of the chair. 2385 First Avenue. Just want to go through the property. On the fifth floor. I'm waiting for this.
Ah, yes. The wipers. Thanks for reminding me. Wipers. Light changed. And tire change as well. Harvard Charlie. 9198. 3844, 3844. Over. Robert Adams. 3807, 3807. Where you at?
Box 1924, 19 for 37-2. Go back, decon, restock. We'll give you a call. We're back in service. Southwest 46K. Disregard.
Question is, did you guys see our video on channel 7?
Badge 1580434.
The question is, what did Rugburn get Rugburn from?
27K. Yeah, right now we're checking out a smoking outlet. Okay. 9-10-4. Apartment 3, what boy? Stand by. 10-4. 15804.
Thank you, Mel. Welcome to Weehawken. Drive safely.
Yeah, about 376 times 1 and 2 for M40 code 2. It's 31 boys, okay. Let's go tank for someone to help. Alright, badge 150 0437.
Yeah, family's still in France. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, it's a small world. All right, I know we had reception in the actually we had reception in the tunnel before, so I don't see why this wouldn't work again.
to the front.
And I thought they were backed up. I'm glad they're not backed up. Funny, this truck is saying, follow me to your next great meal. I assume that truck delivers food to restaurants. Actually, yeah, they do. Cisco, they're all about all kinds of, food service. Products. And food itself, I believe. I don't know how these buses and trucks drive in the tunnel. They're literally inches from the walls. Look at that. I would not want to be that guy. You guys heard of the other Cisco? That dong, da dong, dong, dong. I like it when the beat goes. That was like music when I was in high school.
Robbery with a weapon, 5 Central Park North, rolling to the 5 unconfirmed.
Honestly, I think that's the first time I took that particular roadway. But it said it was gonna get me to the west side. West side! So, yeah. That's what I needed. Now I just need to get to the West End Highway. Nah, that bus was fine. Yeah, it did pass me. You know, the best you can do is just stay in your own lane and hopefully the other guy doesn't hit you, you know? It's even tighter on the Williamsburg Bridge on the outer roadway. So what trucks will do is they will take up both lanes. By the way, I think you guys are about to see something spectacular. I'll stop for a brief moment. And this is called the Vessel, by the way. The Vessel. Have anybody heard about it? The Vessel, ladies and gentlemen. It's made up completely of stairs. I haven't even been inside of it yet. Made completely of stairs and glass. And then the center is just hollow. So pretty much you are gonna go inside, climb all those stairs, and photograph other people taking selfies of each other on that thing. They're saying that is like pretty much the wait, hold on. Oops. And this is the Hudson Yards, by the way. This whole Hudson Yards is going to be one huge project, which it already is. It's a matter of just expansion for them. So that's pretty much what it is. You know, you climb all those glass stairs, and you're just photographing, you know, yourself there. You're photographing other people who are also doing selfies. And I heard it's quite a hike to get to the top. And some gyms, they use the Vessel as a regular spot to do, you know, what is it, legs day or cardio and such. And yeah, we actually did some, we did like a super quick video of that. And you guys can see that on our YouTube.
Information is available upon request. Time to go 447 hours back.
Road to nowhere. Well, you know what? I think we just passed the Javits Center, where I'm not sure if there's all these COVID patients there.
Cruising Wild 113.
But yeah, here you got your empty roads, as someone else stated. This is what, 11th Avenue?
Oh, the 112 boy. 11374.
You know, I mean, it's supposed to be what, Monday morning rush hour or whatever, right? Between like 5 a.m. and 8 a.m. or something like that. Like, nope, nothing. Traffic, forget about it. Yeah, Tuesday morning. You know, I want to say it feels like my Monday because, you know, I call it, oh yeah, I worked Monday night on the overnight. So, place should be jumping. Oh yeah, should being the operative word here. So yeah, morning now. Actually, it's been morning for the past 5 hours. How's everybody doing over here?
763 East 108 Street between Glenwood Road and Flatlands Avenue. Odor of smoke on the number 3 floor.
Odor of smoke.
Phone alarm box 2148.
I don't want to smell smoke. I want to see fire. Fire.
Road and Flatlands Avenue. Odor of smoke on the number 3 floor.
Toilet has entered the chat.
Your responder box 2148 says information is available upon.
Yeah, just like I Am Legend. Yeah, pretty good movie, by the way. remind me to show you guys that one statue of Grand Central Terminal, where Will Smith. What happens? He hangs the zombie there, or he hangs himself, or something. There's something about the statue, right? And I was gonna say I think we're passing the USS Comfort, but no, I think it's way like north of this location. It's nowhere near here. This, however, is Chelsea Piers. I'm not sure if you can see it. You probably can't in the dark, but on top of there's trapeze. That's a trapeze school, which me and wifey wanted to check out at some point, but maybe probably will.
There's a lot of 170. 70.
Not right now. I think these are some racers.
10-4, house responding.
You guys saw that, right? 2 SUVs completely blowing red lights. And now in front of me there's a black Dodge Charger. I'm not sure what to make of him. He has private plates. I don't think he's unmarked because he has the spoiler. He's making an exit right here. But those 2 SUVs, and I heard them coming too. Those loud engines. They just completely blew the red lights. And this is what we've been talking about. No cars in the road, and they're completely taking advantage of it. Whether it's racing, speeding, running lights. I don't think it's this guy right here. This guy is TLC. Those 2 guys have private plates, and I want to say the only way that maybe they could have gotten off the hook is if they were a member of service somehow, maybe if they were fire, police, EMS, I don't know, maybe even like corrections or something. Maybe they'll get off the hook. But folks who say, oh yeah, cops can drive drunk and drive recklessly and get away with it. All you got to do is they show their shield. Well, nothing's farther from the truth, because you know how many times the NYPD sends us press releases. Anytime a city employee, whether it's a cop, fireman, EMS, could be sanitation, could be a New York City school teacher, could be corrections, whoever. They send us a press release saying their full name and what they were arrested for, right? And let me tell you something. I've seen quite a few, members of service. I'm not going to specifically mention who or details, who are getting arrested for DUIs, for assault, for all kinds of things. So people who just say, oh yeah, cops can do whatever, drive however they want off duty, that's not true, because I think there's a certain line. If they cross a certain line, it's like you can't just let that person go. You gotta get them off the street. I mean, look what happened at that one, what is it? I think off-duty cop. He was driving with a fireman, crashed into the side there, and I think him and didn't say something, but they're just going to a fever cough incident. No big deal.
155 hours.
That area, drive around Wall Street, like in the middle of the financial district where all these super tall skyscrapers are at. Your GPS will completely mess you up. See, I don't know if this white SUV was one of the vehicles that was speeding. It's possible. It's got Florida plates too, which is usually pretty sketchy.
Sorry, Apartment 2, boy. Close. There's no answer at Apartment 2, boy. Alright, 10-4. Unable to verify.
And there's the black SUV next to me too. It looks like with all the red light running, looks like they didn't get too far, did they?
1018 box 506, 1018 for box 506. Those are the same. That's 3-3. That's 12-8. 12-8. Fog came in again, dropped to an 18.
What's that huge piece of tarp doing in the middle of the divider? It's so weird. I don't know what this is, but it is colorful.
Sorry, 16 good. Further on our box, there's no position at the location. Negative 916 calls, that's back. 16 down 4.
Yeah, we're back now. Hopefully we don't lose it again. We're wrapping up anyway. Yeah, you know what? I'll tell you the story about that. You guys see this flag up here, the American flag on the Brooklyn Bridge? You guys see that flag? At some point, I think a few years ago,
43 became available. We're going to keep you from 1 2, all right?
Chance for thank you. Control 10 available.
1035 in box 506, 1035, 506. 96.
96 down 4.
506.
all right, folks, we got the Wi-Fi now, so we should be good for now. It is hot.
Rock Center Company 43, K.
Engine 43.
As for the SIDS, respond to the Keith Avenue side of the building. There's a
Siamese through the fence on the explosion 2, explosion 1 corner. 4-3, 10-4. 35, you got that? Rock Central Company 75975, 10-4. All right, 10-4, thanks. Badger 1580503.
It's got to be a place in the car to hang a thick, heavy jacket. It's one of the things that I can't figure out where to exactly place. You know, it's tough finding a place for everything. I gotta say. So anyone who did not see the previous job that we were at, gonna show you guys. Also gonna do like a quick edit of the part 2. And let's see, I'm gonna plug this iPhone cable in here. So figured, you know what? I can go home and send the rest of the video, or I can still hang out, be available status. After all, you know, sometimes jobs come over at the most inconvenient times, sometimes even right before my shift was over. I can recall once, a few times, you know, something, I think it was not too long ago, it was like a body rescue from the water, like by the Brooklyn Bridge, right? Another time it was suddenly became from a 2 to 3 alarm fire. Right as I was on my way home, actually. So I think it's better to be out here than at home. It's still 5 o'clock in the morning. Besides, I got additional footage to feed as well. So. Alright, we got some real Wi-Fi now. I think this is working. I gotta say, one of the issues with this computer, and I'm not sure.
1-2 for 1026 to correct apartment 6 Edward K.
I'm not sure if it's a computer issue or if it's the you know, the what is it called, the okay, it's fixed now, you know, the Ethernet card or whatever, the one that gets the signal back and forth with the internet. Ethernet card, modem. What's the story of those flags you buffered? Oh, okay. Yeah. Lost my train of thought. So, by the way, someone apparently went up there, took the American flag down, raised some white flags, and then that's it. Then they just made a run for it. I feel like since that happened, there's always been an NYPD RMP at the Brooklyn Bridge with the lights on saying, "Don't you dare try that again." I feel like that's, and I might be able to look at this story up, and I'm willing to bet that I can find it. White flag. 2014. White flags fly from Brooklyn Bridge in security breach. Infiltrators slept past the NYPD's anti-terror nexus before the dawn's early light Tuesday. Climbed to the tops of both Brooklyn Bridge towers, I did not know that, and swapped American flags there and swapped the American flags there for white banners in one of the most stunning security breaches in the city's history. New York Post article, I'll put the link right there if anyone cares to read about that. I feel like since then there's always been an NYPD RMP there with the lights on and emergency lights on. Yeah, let's get this additional footage in. Yeah, I have crushed over there, but I do not think I will see her, the mademoiselle, again. She was so beautiful, and this American girl. You ever watch Pepe Le Pew, by the way, the cartoon with the skunk? That skunk is hilarious. I am Pepe Le Pew. I like female skunks. I myself am a skunk. And I go after female skunks. Preferably the furrier and the more beautiful, the better. I'm not sure if I even did a proper French. I think it was like a little Russian. It was like a sprinkle of Russian in there. A little Ruski in there, in the mix. Thank you, Brooke. Thank you, Brooke. I only cursed once last night, and you know, I think it was while I was demonstrating the radios. The cat is also funny. The cat, I'm not sure if I remember the cat. I would bring up videos right now, but I do got a few. I'm gonna just send the entire video in. Actually, the only difference between the second video that I shot and the first video is the crime scene unit and the collision investigation team on the scene.
Do you have a name and date of birth? His date of birth is 8/3/1997, and his name is John.
And I'm also going to put this on YouTube. Maybe we'll have a premiere or something as well. Maybe. We'll premiere how boring this video is.
1495, we're going to get 1037.3. We're going to take some time to see comment.
Maybe what I'll do is, at the end of the video, I'll put, sorry, we didn't get the uprighting of the vehicle because they were taking too long. But here's a compilation of 10 different vehicles that were uprighted by NYPD.
Male black, tall build, medium height. They're both wearing doctor's masks. Based on non-clothing description, they're in 30. His vehicle alarm went off at the location. So it's an unknown street between Sterling and St. John.
I wonder what is on the news, by the way. 5 p.m. I don't know if, yeah, I think there might still be news right now. Anyone see our video on ABC7, by the way? Martin Alexander. You've got questions, we've got answers. Oh, this is it right here.
As a result of that, you can always go to the Lincoln Tunnel, 1 and 9 both ways, Bayway Avenue to Greer Avenue. Emergency repairs from an earlier accident still out there. At least one lane is blocked. Alternate side of the street parking.
Nope, nothing.
Suspended. Ken, Shirley, over to you.
Heather, thank you. It is 511, making sure food banks have what they need.
Food banks, forget about it. Food banks. Prince Harry? Oh. What's he gonna say to little girls, though, you know? For all you little girls that are dreaming of being a princess, I'm sorry, it's not gonna happen, mate. It's not gonna happen. Because I already married one American actress. She's my princess, and nobody else is going to be in that position. Do you know what I mean, mate? Do you know what I mean? That's actually the wrong impression. I think that was like Cockney-ish. I think the Prince is more posh. I should have done more like a I should have done more of a like a what's that guy's name in Game of Thrones? Like Lannister, right? Lannister. Jamie Lannister. You better not say anything about me and my sister. I would kill for her. You know that, don't you? That was an incredible show. I would watch that again. In fact, if I had to choose between The Sopranos and Game of Thrones, rewatching all those seasons, it would be a very, very difficult decision to make. It would be very, very difficult, super difficult. I would, yeah, by the way, something just popped into my head when Brooke said, I don't mind the cursing, I just think it's great you're so nice to the viewers. Well, guess what, Brooke Stevens? I don't gotta curse in my music videos. I don't gotta curse in my rap. All right? I try to influence these kids. That's my Will Smith impression, by the way. Speaking of I Am Legend and all, I'm like calling a what's a Candian? I'm calling a Candian American. Yeah, you know what?
From box 2603, make it a 37-3. We were released by EMS 42 X-ray with an 8.
Yeah, I have heard about that before. And here's the thing: when I was an Uber driver, and I would hear an accent, right? I would say I would not even guess what they were, right? I would just, you know, you sound, I forget what I even said, but at some point I stopped guessing because I wouldn't say I got in any heavy trouble, but you know, one thing I will say is that Australians in particular, I know.
Mobilization at 327 East A Street, apartment 2 Charlie Avenue, B to C.
Missing EDP.
Be advised at this time we're looking for a male black by the name of John Pryor, suffers from bipolar. He was last seen wearing a black winter coat with the front on that talks about.
How old is he though?
White and black sneakers.
He must be an adult. Anyway, what I was saying is that, long story short, met some Australians in the car. I thought they were British because they didn't sound like, you know, hey, let's go hunt some crocodiles, yeah? You know, they just sounded like, you know, they just sounded British to me, right? And I told them like, oh wow, I thought you guys were English because, you know, you guys didn't have a heavy Australian accent. And then they said, well, I guess our accent's a little thin. Our accent's a little thin. Something like that, they said, you know, and I was like, okay, I guess they're Australians who, you know, don't have such strong accents. Because my impression is, I thought I was, you know, everybody might have sounded like Steve Irwin or something. And one Australian broke it down to me. She's saying that where he's from is a very specific place, and that's where they talk like that, right? And that's like saying, perhaps, that all Americans sound like, hey man, you wanna go down fishing in the backwoods of West Virginia? We can go four-wheeling, fishing, hunting, snowmobiling, and shooting with shotguns, man. Get her done. Now, we know all Americans aren't like that either. So, I think there are some stereotypes that maybe folks watch TV, movies, and such, and get, and maybe they think all Americans are.
His name is John Pryor. His last name is Black Winter Coat.
Dundee.
Dark sweatpants, white black sneakers.
Brooke, that was more of like a redneck accent. But when I'm a cowboy, it's a totally different story. I'm a classy country singer with the cowboy hat. All right, I gotta get this video in, guys. Let's see, what do we got? The collision unit vehicle, the crime scene unit vehicle.
612 Uncle Firm, 1030 up on robbery. Avenue W at the wheel to Ocean Parkway, Uncle Firm.
Some of the most exciting stuff in this video include cops jumping over barriers.
Organization point is 327 East 8th Street, Department 2 Charlie. Versus Avenue B as a Boise and Charlie B. Advised we're looking for a male standing by the name of John Pryor. Was last seen in 1900 hours. He's wearing the black and white sneakers, winter coat, black sweatpants, suffered from schizophrenia. Date of birth is going to be August 3rd, 1997. Emergency service Adam 3. And the 4-1 Upper Fern Valley EDP 1054, please watch place 2167 Street. And the 6-1 Upper Fern.
Your roommate is from Boston. Does he or she have a Boston accent? We met Jack from Boston Stringer Media from Massachusetts, from Boston. He didn't have a Boston accent. But I think the Boston accents are pretty cool. You know, by the way, the last time that Rugburn guy came on here, he was, because I recognize him. The last time he came on here, I don't think he didn't say or do anything crazy, but anyone who comes on here and tells me how to drive, or, oh yeah, like you ran the red light last time, or accusing me of stuff, that's just ridiculous. And I would not tolerate such. Still with this missing EDP.
Okay, 10-4. Make it 10-4.
All right, finally got to the photography where they're taking photos of this vehicle. I think that's when it. And I'll show you guys this video as soon as I'm done. No uprighting though.
Please on the sign class 3 box 4269. The address is 131-08 20 Avenue, 132 Street to Langdon Place for an ADT automatic alarm.
Automatic alarm.
Class unit sign for claims of officer 42691 131-08 20 Avenue, 132 Street
Oops.
to Langdon Place for an automatic alarm. I'm going to go 522 Alex, dispatcher 1.
Very heavy accent, Adam. Which one are you talking about, Daniel?
Adam. Harbor, Adam. Harbor Bay. For the level 1, they was requesting Harbor to do a two-alarm search in a barge. Charlie. Can you specific of which body of water or what shoreline they were?
So they arrested somebody in regards to a rape, but no way I'm going all the way to Inwood, Manhattan for a perp walk if there even is one. Not to mention, they may not even care for that.
Directed Columbus from 110 to 100.
Bounty picks up messes quicker and is 2 times more absorbent than the leading ordinary brand. What? Bounty, the quicker pickup.
Corrected address of 3340 Bailey Avenue. That's off Bailey Place and near West 233 Street. It's reported to be a compactor fire on the 2nd floor.
Compactor fire.
The telephone alarm the box is 370.
Usually not a job.
Corrected address is 3340 Bailey Avenue. That's near Bailey Place and West 233 Street. It's reported to be a compactor fire on the 2nd floor.
Sometimes it can get pretty bad though. It might turn into a high-rise fire, or, you know, smoke everywhere. Folks evacuating the building. But not something that I personally look forward to.
Charge. 79 became available. You got 3 and 2.
7-5 precinct receiving a 10-10 shot spot has been activated and authority operations at 2887 Atlantic Avenue, Jerome for Warwick. Operations are about to one route on the street level.
Shots fired in East New York. No surprise here. Wow, Florida, you can get your meds delivered by drone these days, according to Channel 7. All right, what was I doing?
How many rounds on that? You said one round with the street level? 10-4, one round with 6 coming from the rear of the location, street level. Police charge spot incident has been activated. 2887 Atlantic Avenue. Now receiving a shot spot incident 75497 Georgia Avenue, Atlantic Liberty. Authority operations one round with service. I'm from 1020 in the 61 Avenue, that was your call, right?
And boom, set. Nobody better be shot in East New York.
Operations about one round to rear up the location. West Central.
Katie's leaving. Take care, Katie.
Central, we read on the request. Do you have any updates in regard to that special category?
Have a good night. Oh, you know, I'm live almost every night.
Okay, stand by, give me one. 10-4, just advise Charlie, please. They're on standby. 10-4.
When it's almost as it's zenith. What's zenith?
Harbor Charlie. Harbor Charlie.
Take care, Katie.
39 Sergeant K states they need a search on the west side of the Hudson River from 40th Street to Staten Island Ferry. 32 hours.
So for the missing ADP, they're sending a NYPD Harbor unit, the boat unit, to search for him on the west side. Funny, we were just at the west side just now.
Oh, it's red, thank you. How's it browser?
All right, let's go back to the Holland Tunnel. So 1 and 9 closed both ways between 139 and Jersey Avenue. So you cannot take 139 to the Holland Tunnel. So what you want to do, this is, you can see where all that activity is here. What you want to do is
I don't mind. I'm going at it on Georgia.
All right, Heather, thank you. It's 5:32. The discussion on following reopening continues to move forward. As work officials report 17,000.
All right, I think I'm done with the news. Anyone who wanted to see that video, who did not see that video, who was not with us earlier, this incident is regarding multi-vehicle collision. We saw 3 on the scene. Our sources indicated 11 civilians injured, 1 Port Authority police officer injured. Seriously. And we are not sure if it was that cop that was ejected from a vehicle. Somebody was ejected from a vehicle. Were unconscious on the roadway. Ambulances were rushed to the scene by police. So anyone who was not live with us earlier, I'm going to show you some of the video we shot. Correct, sun is coming up. So, where's the sound? I'm glad I got that cool shot of the Jersey City PD RMP rolling by. Nice shot of the, what is it? World Trade Center. So we saw this overturned vehicle. I'm not sure what they were doing, maybe putting up lights or whatever. That's the closest close-up of a cop that I got. Everyone else was too far. Glad I got 2 of the ambulances here. I think some folks were in there, but we couldn't really zoom past there. Overturned vehicle, PAPD ESU on the scene. Lots of just hanging out, and you know, and this is where the crime scene unit shows up. Lots of barrier jumping. I showed more of that on purpose. Crime scene unit photographing the vehicles involved. If crime scene unit has to show up for a multi-vehicle collision, it must be serious. If it's just the collision investigation, it means that someone is in bad shape. But the fact that crime scene unit showed up, yeah, things might be quite serious.
Cancellation comes on to the 109 or 20 Avenue.
Now I want to put together the YouTube version.
Time is 0537 hours.
Adam 9 cancellation comes on to the 100 precinct on Bayview Avenue, Bayfield Avenue. Roger 7 Adam 4. Roger 7 Adam 4. Outside to the 4-4, confirm 54 1260 Sedgwick Avenue, 1260 Sedgwick, West 167, and equal places across for 80 female, 32 years old.
Where's the signage? I need the signage.
Nothing further, unconfirmed.
Had somebody check apartment 17 Queen.
There it is.
Smoke 17 Queen. 17 Kilo 74. Badge 150 0538.
Service Adam 1, cancellation, cop 5, service Sunroll from West 53 Street. 73 David.
David. David.
Service Adam 2, cancellation, I'm trying to report to the bus handler and she said she still like the that was bothering her was following the bus. But the bus driver stopped that power and do mine now, waiting for PD. Service Adam 10, cancellation.
I don't think anybody's shot in East New York. I don't think anybody's shot. Brooke, I see you leaving. Take care, Brooke. I had fun hanging out with you and everyone here. As did I. As do I. And Brooke, feel free to DM if you have any questions, Insta message, whatever. Facebook and Instagram, those two are the best. Oh no, I'm out of napkins.
Service out of 5, cancellation, cop 5, going to Atlantic City, Great Picture.
Central. No balls, no issue.
Southwest, inside EDP. Units when doing EDP, service out of 4, cancellation, cop 5, approximately 1 take 1 of our I-6. Center H and H, Charlie, location is 1010
I hate it when it makes that sound. All right, YouTube version is pretty much done.
Directed 465 Columbia Street.
4.49 gigabyte file. Wow.
Customer request level 1 in the bank. You can show it 54.
So how y'all doing this morning? What's everybody having for breakfast?
David.
Chili on the Woodlawn.
Vegemite, what's that?
Yeah, 75 David, Irving Square Park.
Aviation IP.
74 confines within 9 for this level 1. Can you set that by the area you want to search?
The location was Hudson River, the west side of the Hudson River from 40th Street to Staten Island Ferry.
Really? They're getting the helicopter for this missing EDP now? Okay. Male in a wheelchair. He must have been panhandling or something.
So, I didn't get anything yet. Okay, what's the location? 132.
Southburg 3.
Southburg 3.
And you can show us your sponsor as well.
EDP warning. Cat time is 0545, Brooklyn Radio, WIF 546, Zone 26, confined to the 9094 and PSA 339. 75 Adam 1.
Okay, let's just North Southgate. You come up in a 93 Charlie.
71. North Charlie.
35 Broadway.
7. Seventeen is your child. Anyone? Temple.
Promite? I don't even know what promite is either.
Temple. Ready for the 31st Street entrance. Temple.
South Eddie.
South City.
The records are 91. Question 63 the base.
Temple. North South 546. Temple. Let me be out of
75 David. 1480 Herkimer.
Temple. South Sergeant.
1011.
Temple. How's it receiving a call for help? 393 Duma Avenue, 393 Duma, apartment 5 Eddie. This is a person inside HSBC Bank at 800 Avenue Americas.
What I feel about people dying every day, life going on. That's life. Death is part of life.
We'll trigger the bus.
Check, one thing.
Response special.
661.
55.
779, cancellation, confined to the 102.
Sign red.
Body full of CT, yelling commotion inside of apartment 5 Eddie. 6 children also inside the apartment. And no weapons and no injuries. Service on.
3 shows.
11 Commercial Burke, 729 7th Avenue, West 482 West 49.
Promite is a dark brown salty food paste mainly used as a spread on sandwiches and toast similar to Vegemite. and Marmite.
What's it?
Invented in the 1950s by Henry Lewis and Company and marketed under the Master Foods brand. And I still have no idea what it is. What about Vegemite? Thick, dark brown Australian food spread made from leftover brewer's yeast extract and various vegetable and spice additives. Interesting. Do you guys care for bagels and cream cheese at all? I feel like that's a very like American thing. But I don't eat it because I'm lactose intolerant.
Can show me going to get gas story.
Emergency service at 4. Okay, sir, it's on 3. Got 504 2. Got a unconfirmed 5480B, 1455 Bryan Avenue, 1455 Bryan, apartment 16 on the 4, James Street. 1140. Got a valid EDP, 63 years old. Just be advised, communicable disease at that location. Can you send 3 me a regards, kid? One hand on EDP is not with the force never possible. Came over the same time as because of the location. It didn't specify any indication. That's just reading for you, It's on 75 David at 136 Lennox Avenue. Top one. Okay. Ground 247. Ready to be a thing. 26 Adam. Record.
If they were selling weed, well, if they are smart, they're gonna see the press plates, and they will know. But you'd be surprised. Some people think, you know, the press plates mean something else. Did I hear about a DOA?
Service Adam 7. Northboy 1. Northboy 1. That is your name, I'm going to go approximately director 75, unconfirmed 54 EP, 653 Stanley Avenue, 653 Stanley, Best Glenn, history at the cross, smell of his meds, bipolar, under weapons, no injury. It's at the corner store, male black, wearing a black jacket, dark sweatsuit. Advise this location.
Almost 6. I think I'm ready to get out of here. How you doing, Janelle? Welcome back. How you doing, Sammy? Can I get arrested for making illegal peanut butter and mustard?
Third floor.
That doesn't sound very delicious.
Station 150-554.
So in New York, they have this thing called, I think, Lox Bagel and Lox. I think. LOX, right? So it's like a salmon served on a bagel with cream cheese. Sometimes garnished with tomato. Sometimes garnished with tomato, sliced onion, cucumbers, and capers. So it's a... Anyone wants to see a photo, this is what the... This is what it looks like. I've never personally tried it. I probably would not mind trying it, but it wouldn't be the first thing that I would think of eating if I were to go into a deli or a, you know, bodega or whatever. But apparently it's a thing here in New York, but I never got to try it. Also, I'm lactose intolerant, so I wouldn't have been too crazy about the cream cheese as well. So I think I'm out of here. I uploaded that job from last night. Just gotta release it. And apparently nothing happened while I was sitting here for the past 30-45 minutes.
To the 33, got a 53, RP accident, 632 West 158, 632 West 158. It's gonna be probably 3, no injury.
All right, police car accident at 632 West 158 in Washington Heights, Manhattan. From what I heard, it was property damage only, so not a big deal.
9-0 response 1.
Cop is not injured.
Okay, cool. For help 1535 14th Street, Avenue Oak Avenue D. Female heard saying hello and that's fine over.
So yeah, I am out of here.
I'm sorry, what was the final? 9-0. 10 for cat, it's gonna be 4836.
I'm ready for it. Is call back, please?
We're back out on the right on 6 Flash Street. On 6 Flash Street from 6th Avenue, Port Avenue, the Parkway.
Mango and shrimp, prawns. Yeah, we used to call it prawns in Asia as well. Mango. Yeah, I think my wife likes that particular recipe. She gets that from the Asian restaurant that we frequent. I'm only 13. I know that peanut butter and mayonnaise is like drugs bad. That does sound disgusting. Have been a lot of police and firefighter related crashes lately. Yeah, you know, although we do not know what caused this PAPD cop to be either struck by a vehicle, ejected, both, not sure yet. We don't have those details yet. Good, knock until I try it. I will not try that. I just feel like mayonnaise belongs in lunch and dinner foods. At a minimum, I'll have mayonnaise with, you know, like it's part of like an egg salad for breakfast, I guess. Call it a nasty burger. I would not want to taste that nasty burger. All right, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. To the camera. Anita Lee says to the cameraman, why can't you be still? Wife sees husband. Oh, this was the job. Wife sees husband die from CPR in Bronx. I'm going to reply to Anita. That's because it's a live video. You probably want to see the professional video. You may see that here. So yeah, I've said it before, folks. You know, the live experience is more for like that interactive experience, right? And of course, that phone is the phone that you guys are seeing now is on top of the camera. In between those perfectly lined shots, you're gonna see some shakiness. Why? Because I've got to move the camera from different angles and such. So that's just how it is. It's much more stable when it's on a tripod, though. You know. So no, that was not the wife who that was not the wife who who made that comment. It was somebody else. All right, we've got some whistling and wowing, maybe. All right, I am out of here. Maybe we will hear about something while driving. Wouldn't that be nice? You too, Patty. Take care. Patty's leaving. Nicholas, almost every day. Almost every day. No more whistling and wowing, I see, from the radios. More dead, empty streets, as you can see. Actually, I'm going to switch the angle in a second. So yeah, I forgot to switch back the data. That's why I disconnected. It was Yeah, sorry about that, folks. Had to take a phone call, and I'm hoping it's not black. I don't think it should be, but you never know, right? You never know. Downtown Brooklyn looking pretty chill. That's good to know. Good to know. Roger that. In the clear. That green left arrow gets me every time.
Engine 246.
No weapons, no injuries. No last name of Gibson. 35 Sergeant 139.
Unlock. 084.
584.
72.
Nothing else. I have a call back. Stand by.
One response, right? I can once more directed.
Who leaves a propane tank by the garbage? Really? You know, the last time someone did that, and I think maybe it was in the garbage or something, who knows. One of the sanitation guys, you know, threw the bag of garbage in the sanitation, I mean, the garbage truck. And guess what? It exploded in the back. I think it injured one of the sanitation guys. And we covered that story. I forget where, it's somewhere on YouTube. I mean, on our channel, obviously. Oh, helium. So it's probably for like balloons and stuff, right? So anyway, you know, it might have been with the balloon tanks, might have been, you know, some kind of tank. So anyway, it resulted in an explosion, and this guy was like injured.
7 Grand Avenue, Flushing Avenue to Park Avenue. Order of gas in front of the building.
Order of gas. You know, we only had one single fire the entire night. And that was in, I think, Jamaica, Queens. Knocked down super quick. And nobody injured. That is a high raised SUV. It sounds like a pain to climb up on.
South Memphis, East 103rd Street, Flatland, Louisiana.
When was the Brooklyn fire, Devin? Oh yeah, the one in Sunset Park, Brooklyn, south of this location.
Responding in box 378. 1031 remain in service. Lance responding in box 378. 1031 remain in service. Exit 211. Exit 211. Pick up of possible missing child.
I think that motorcycle's running red lights. Beautiful morning in Brooklyn, New York over here.
Brooklyn box 1894. The address 176 Avenue. Jamaica Avenue to Edna Street for an order of gas. Brooklyn box 1894. The address 17 Grant Avenue. Jamaica Avenue to Edna Street for an order of gas in front of the boat. What's 14, dispatch 4. Alright, 10-4, we're gonna go 98. 10-4.
Looks like they didn't find that missing ADP.
Seven 5 is checking on this second.
10-4, 98, 176, you give me 1091 for...
What's Kihi? You tell me.
I just got the box 10. Yeah, upgrade that's been arrested now.
That says Tahini. I don't know if you were trying to read the restaurant name. Tahini's a Middle Eastern restaurant. Pretty good. I think I've been there before too. I gotta say, these lives, we've been doing an impressive job, I think, of as far as the length goes, because the original, the part 1 was about 3 hours. This one was, I think, about 2 hours. So I've been out a good maybe 5+ hours total.
Nothing further. The 4-minute ETA for EMS.
If the reassign was on 63.
How you doing, RJ? Good morning. Good night. More like cold night, and I would say boring night, because, you know, serious injuries in this multi-vehicle crash and all, but, you know, by the time we got there, you know, if anybody was trapped in the vehicle, we missed the extrication. Catching extrication's always pretty intense. And if I think we did an extrication compilation on YouTube, as well as a playlist of extrications. Pretty intense stuff. In some cases, we were super close. We were literally next to the firefighters as they were trying to extricate that victim and chop the car up just to get that victim out. Hey, look, this guy's wearing the same exact mask as I am. You see that mask that he has? It's like blue or something. That guy. It's the same one I have. just this. Makes you look like a bug, though. Now if I can just put it back. Oh, guess I'll put it back later. Yeah, I definitely am a big fan of, you know, wearing those masks at fires, because let me tell you, going to a lot of fires, you breathe that stuff in, you know, you always hear of firefighters getting cancer, lung cancer. It's not good stuff, the smoke. Whatever's in the smoke, it's bad stuff.
Roger, 249,
Where did this car come from?
Roger, 249, check.
I agree, Mel. Need to ride a drone.
249, your run's been upgraded to an arrest.
Need to ride a drone. I actually don't have a drone.
Follow on Brooklyn Box 4021, the address 9224 Bell Street. Cozian Avenue to Workman Avenue for smoking a building.
Yeah.
Follow on Brooklyn Box 4021.
All these FD jobs are in East New York. At least this one is. I don't even know where the last one was. The last one was, I think, in Bronx. Sounds like the FD job's going over division now.
Roger, 225. 225. Close in 3 exits, 3 exits.
IV to register. What's IV2?
1710-4. Prototype 58. 58. 58 calling parties in 3 Edwards and ladder 107 responding 455. 5810-4.
Yeah, some might even debate that this is Greenwood Heights or something, and that Sunset Park is coming up. Or is Greenwood Heights on the other side? I don't know. Real, you know? Like when they were saying this area was South Park Slope, they call it So Slope. It's not So Slope, it's Sunset Park. And when I was a real estate agent, let me tell you, I was showing. I had an appointment to show a couple of girls an apartment in Sunset Park. Actually, it was a few blocks away from here. So they just got out of the train station, and this was what they said to me on the phone. I don't know, we kind of think it's like super shady, the area. And it's kind of like sketchy. And they kept on repeating that over and over. And I guess that's how they felt about the place. Of course, this was years ago. I mean, maybe it was like, I want to say maybe about, maybe 6 years ago. To be safe. That is correct. Yeah, I was a real estate agent while I was also doing nursing. Then I quit the real estate agent stuff because I got into cycling. Then I became a bike messenger. But like I said, out of everything I've ever done, this is the most congruent I feel with my personality and my skill sets. The many, many skill sets I developed through life. It has all ultimately led to what I'm doing right now, which is a stringer.
1894, 1018, box 1894, 1033, code 2. What is the time? Engine 225, the Brooklyn.
Oh yeah, definitely, you know.
225. 18 for 1026. 104582. They step 1 tight. 18 box 21, 1026. So it's engine 225.
Yes, it is, Mel. Just in by Flushing, St. John's. Oh, okay. Colorado, not bad. I've been to that area before. I actually used to live in Idaho, but we took this huge drive and we moved to you know, the Midwest around Ohio, Pennsylvania, around there. But that area by the Rocky Mountains there, very nice, very scenic, nice weather.
Back 20. 10 4. 2626 4 foot. Photo number 1. 620 cell phone. Be on a 6 going out to 2326 Depot Street.
It's okay. I don't want photos. Okay. So now this is to do this side for people.
161 Charlie. Charlie 91. Show me attention.
Oh, you said I'm a few blocks away from there? All right, let's check it out.
16 Charlie is marking the direct way, right?
I was gonna go to 3rd Avenue, but
Charlie?
I hope all this construction ain't blocking it.
Commercial 305 305 Washington Avenue, CPS 6 robbery in progress unconfirmed.
South Korean officials claim they know where Kim Jong-un is. Well, where is he?
Sorry, boy.
Stand by, Ken. 6-9 boy, you're rising?
92 Queen, 9700. Thank you.
10 for attention, Central Ken.
Oh, I passed them. I was about to say, I don't think it's over here.
The first, 1030 commercial, 305 East 86. Call the second for CVS.
Who's stealing from us, CVS? Fourth. I was gonna go to third, but
One base central. One base. No response was disabled on southbound Hall River Drive, roughly west 133rd Street. 10-4, southbound Hall River Drive at 133. Drive central. 10-4, is unit needed? I believe they're taking out the left lane. 10-4, which unit is on the scene? There's no unit yet, just send out tow for it. 10-4, is the unit needed?
6-9
Oh, they don't. 10-4.
6-9 okay. 10-4, you can 5087.
you're a champ, Devin. You're a champ. Yeah, you know, you got some churches, you got, I think there's a synagogue somewhere. I don't want to say you have a mosque, but they call it like, I think it's like an Islamic center. I guess it's a mosque, but it's not like it's not the typical shape of one, and that's on Bay Ridge Avenue, I believe, right next to the movie theater. I don't know why the camera's shaking. I don't think it is anymore. Just when the videos, just when I stopped.
Cardiac 8416 Glenwood Road, 6416 Glenwood Road, Townhouse, West Floor, Cross East 84 East 85 Street.
That's why I want to let me see you gonna respond.
Sure is, Daniel. And you know, we actually did quite a few jobs in Bay Ridge when we happened to roll by or whatever. Sorry, Adam, did you say we're or not a fan on Instagram? You're talking about Magisterium?
75 Domestic, Rockaway Parkway, Farragut Road to Flatland.
Yeah, I don't know why it goes back and forth like that. Maybe I need to zoom in. No idea why. Weird. Squirrel! Glad I didn't run over the squirrel. So I don't get why it does that. Okay, I think it's the mount that's shaking. Because when I hold the phone, it doesn't do that. Yeah. Or maybe that's the image stabilization trying to stabilize. Strange. What is she doing in the middle of the street? Beautiful view of the Verrazano Bridge, if y'all can see that. These cars are kind of in the way. In fact, if you guys recall that one motorcycle accident where the guy was yelling at the cops, or the guy was saying that the cops were almost killed him or something. That whole incident had a beautiful backdrop of the Verrazano Bridge. And that was just great, I think. It was a very scenic scene. We go into Caesars Bay? Nope. Actually, I'm going to run some errands right now. So as soon as I get off of here, I'm going to be publishing that job from last night, the Jersey, when it is a guy not yelling at a cop. I don't think everybody yells at cops, and you don't want to be in a position where you're yelling at a cop. Anyway, I'll be publishing that New Jersey cop struck or seriously injured as soon as I get off of here. I don't think we're going to be doing a premiere because I've got some stuff to take care of. But yeah, we just did that one job. We'll be premiering that. Not premiering, but we'll be publishing that on YouTube. Besides that, I can't think of anything else really. We're getting closer, like I said previously, to the deadline of releasing that don't want to say documentary per se, but that reality show. We're getting pretty close. We're just gonna do one more little thing, and then that's it. So, and then even I believe episode 2. We might even do like every week we'll do an episode. We got 4 episodes filmed. We got 2 edited pretty much. It's almost I think that one's almost done as well. So yeah, we'll see you guys. What time? I'm not sure, but you know, I want to say anywhere between like, you know, 9, 10, 11. It could be something around that general time frame. But let's see. Going to Caesars Bay? No. Although there are some spots there that I like to go check out, like Best Buy and Olive Garden. Yeah, I think you'll like it, Devin. You know, we try to professionally shoot it as professionally as possible, given the, you know, it was pretty much just me and another photographer or cameraman, whatever, and of course an editor, but he wasn't even physically with us. The editor, you know, edits the video. But yeah, no problem, Philip. And take care, folks. Have a good night, and we'll see y'all tonight. Take care.